Hello, everyone. It's me, Felicia. I am here doing an unboxing video. I made a purchase from H&M. It was just before like Black Friday, holiday. I'm gonna call it a holiday before Black Friday. And the store had, I forgot what, I think online they were doing an additional 30% off, at least I think that week leading up to Black Friday. But anyway, I purchased some things because I was in the store probably Tuesday or Wednesday of last week. No, Monday or Tuesday of last week, before Thanksgiving, to make some returns, look around, what have you. And so I saw some things that I liked and wanted to purchase them online. So let me show you what I got. All right. Oh, very excited. Can't wait. Okay. Well, first and foremost, I bought a few. Let's see, where are they? I bought a few T-shirts. I'm keeping my aesthetic very, very simple. As you can see, just a really cool slouchy jean. These, by the way, I got these on sale from the Gap. I don't remember how much I paid for them. They were on sale. They were probably $12.99, I think, marked down. Wait, I got the tag on. Hold on, because I'm just trying on my stuff. Here they are. Oh no, these were $34.99. And there was an additional 40% off the sale price, if I'm not mistaken. I think they were 40% off the sale. So anyway, I got them for a really good deal. But anyway, I liked the size, the shape, slouchy, really cool. Will look great with some shoes that I'll wear, some boots. But right now I am really into a very simple, I've always been this way, into a really simple aesthetic. However, I am like really intentional in this kind of season and phase of my life, focusing on my three essentials, which is the bottom, the knit, or the denim in this case, the knit, and the jacket. So, and that knit can be interpreted however. It's like the jean, the top, and the jacket, right? For me, the winter season, I'm in a knit. Love my turtlenecks, love a good crushy sweater, love, those kinds of easy to pull together pieces, as well as just a really cool pair of denim and then the coat. So, but I am also, and I've shared this before, those of you who have watched my previous videos, I'm a woman of 55 years. I'm 55 years old, and I'm in menopause, and I am, I have those hot flashes. I'm doing this thing naturally, so I'm taking natural, homeopathic, organic, doing organic. I eat organically actually, but using a lot of homeopathic remedies to pass through this menopause cycle in a natural state, eating lots of mushrooms, in like as in a concentrated liquid vitamin or tea. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So with that said, I do get hot, I do get warm. I have to really make sure that what I'm wearing it will work for, when I have to use a fan or when I need to shut off a coat or whatever. So I bought these t-shirts because, first of all, what they look like online is what I particularly like to wear. My size is different, so I'm a bit wider, and I really want, boxy shapes. If it's, for what I'm wearing, loose boxy shape, things that can be layered. And I say that with this kind of face because I'm not a layering type of person. I don't like to wear a lot of layers. So it's again, the top, the denim, the coat. Depending upon the jacket or the coat, I may just want to rock a short sleeve, right? Oh, this is cool. Oh, wow. So look at this. Now it looks big. This is a size large. This is a men's t-shirt from H&M. I selected this one because online, the way the picture looks, it has a really good grade of like cotton. This is a deep like charcoal gray. It looks a bit lighter in the camera, but I love this. And something about men's shirts, they are so much better made than a woman's shirt. So anyway, I got this in this color. Let's see. I also got it in, oh, and I wanted something with a higher neck. These are like the kind of t-shirts that I look for. When I was sewing, this is what I was sewing. Boxy, kind of oversized cuts for flattering with higher necklines. In the winter, you know, it just works well. I'm not really into a deep V. I used to wear them, like deep V's and whatnot, but they're not really practical, at least for me, for what I'm looking for. Here's another one. This is a kind of royal, not royal blue, kind of a cobalty, between a royal and a cobalt blue was the Asher, but a really nice blue. And I'm not into blues, but this one piqued my attention. So we'll see. We'll see if I keep it. And of course, a black t-shirt. So, and again, the quality is really what I like. Look at this. So it has the high neck, very sturdy. This one is black, and it's kind of like, I'm gonna call it an off black, so it looks like it's a washed black. So it looks already worn. I love the length on the short sleeve. I don't like real short sleeves. Never did. I really loved when I used to make my tops. I made them boxy with a sleeve that just like either just hit the elbow or went just past it, and depending upon the style, I made the sleeve a bit tighter, not necessarily loose. So that's this. Okay. Also, what's this? Oh, that's the coat. Okay. Also, I purchased a pair, again from the men's section. These were cheaper online with an additional discount. I saw these in the men's section. Love. I didn't try them on. I don't even think they had the size I was looking for. I definitely wanted a wide, like baggy fit size. These are a 36-32. I noticed that the 36 waist fits. The 32 length I like. Gives me a lot of versatility, especially if I plan on wearing heels with this. But look at this leg. This is why I got it. It's a twisted leg. So the seam runs down the front, from the side to the front. I'm gonna restructure these once I put them on. So let me try these on. Hold on. I'm gonna try these on. I'm also gonna throw on a t-shirt and actually wait, I'll try on the jeans first. And then, hold on, come in. Oh, I hope they do what I envisioned them to do. Love the wash, especially for the winter. Oh, and they have a button front. Love a button front. And no stretch. Okay, here we are. Look at that. Oh my God, these are so, oh, look how that fits. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, I wish you could see this. Look at this seam. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I'm gonna restructure these. Hold on, let me try them on with this pointed boot. Oh my gosh. They are absolutely amazing. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. And look how these fit. And they have a button front. Love button front. No stretch. These are amazing. There we go. Okay, look at this. Sorry, I'm sweating. So, oh my gosh. These are sharp. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Really, really good fit. Okay. Then I saw this coat on sale at the store, but I think there was something, not this one, but the one I tried on at the store was probably one that someone returned because there's a fur collar, a full fur collar, and it wasn't staying on. It wasn't staying buttoned in. So I said skip it. I will see if they have it online and I'll buy it. Look at this. I needed a really nice gray coat. This is so reminiscent of something that my mother used to wear. She was such a stylish person. But look at this. Oh, look at, oh my gosh. Everybody needs an oversized gray coat, but check this out. Look at this. Check this out. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is like my, this is my everyday coat. Look at this. Oh yeah. And the collar does button out. So you can take that out and just look at those lapels. Look at that. Nice wide lapels. Love. Very simple. And gosh, H&M, they really do well with coats. I'm trying to see. I have, oh, let me show you another coat I got like 2 years ago from H&M. Hold on. H&M, no, yeah, this is H&M. Look at this. You probably have seen this in pictures, or maybe in other videos I've done. This is an H&M coat. I think, when did I get this? I think I got this in 2020. Look at that, sleeveless, tie, love. This is navy blue, love, love. This one, I think it's H&M also. Yeah, you've seen this in pictures and in videos. I think I got this in 2020 as well. I love, and they were on sale, and I got them for really good prices. Really good prices. I'm almost thinking definitely under $50 for each of those. Trying to see what else. Oh, I got the jackets. I'll do a coat edit, and I'll show you these amazing coats. But H&M has been my go-to, really. H&M and Zara for a lot of my pieces, for that kind of, when I'm not like, I don't buy luxury, I buy a lot of high street. And let me not say a lot. I buy the essential pieces that I need to just maximize my wardrobe, right? And I do have a lot of things, but each piece is carefully selected. So like this coat, I will have forever, I will have it forever. Look, just look at that. It's loose. It's, it's well made. I love this. The price was right because I don't spend a lot of money on coats. Never have. I used to make all of my coats, and my justification for purchasing a coat was if it costs less or as much for me to purchase it as it would to make it, because wool costs a lot if you want like certain types of wools, like, cashmere, not wool blend, but if you want cashmere or mohair or whatever, those are pricey. So when I make a coat and I make them fully lined, well, apply pockets and buttons and so on, for me to make my own coat would probably cost me almost $200, versus if I'm making it for when I was making coats and things for other people, there would be a slighter markup because of the time and the time and the um, uh, care and design aesthetic that went into each piece. But when I saw a coat that I loved, it had to be a price that was either the equivalent of what I would make for myself or less. So Look at this. And because I have a wonderful little German Shepherd, well, big German Shepherd, and her hair's shed, her fur sheds all the time, you can hide pet hair better. I have nice black coats. You see the pet hair. And I have rollers in my car, rollers in the house, rollers by my door. So I'm constantly rolling. But this one, it just works. I love this. Okay, so this is definitely a keeper. These jeans are definitely a keeper. Let me try on one of these t-shirts though with what I'm wearing. I want to see what that looks like. Hold on. Be right. Just move these. Be right back. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I love this. All right. Oh, I love this. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is nice. I don't have them down here. Do I have them down here? No. I see. So this is a color outside of what I normally would wear, outside of my particular comfort zone. But I like it. I actually like it. Let me see. This is kind of what I wanted to see together. This blue worn with this coat. Actually, I'm going to change the jeans. I love the way that looks. You can hardly see it, but I love it. Let me change my jeans because I would not wear this blue with these jeans. But what I would do, I think, I don't have the jeans in mind that I would like to wear, but I have something that would work. Hold on, be right back. Okay. I have a few options. I have, this is a kind of caramel color, light brown jean. And then this one is gray. I'm going to try that on. I have also a darker gray. I could pull, let me see, I could pull that. Let me pull that as well. Yeah, here we go. Then I have this darker gray, which of course will look great. So I'm going to throw on, let me throw on the lighter, well, I'll try to do all three very quickly for you. Like I said, my aesthetic is definitely changing from, well, I'm keeping it simple. It hasn't totally shifted, but I do like to keep things simple. Okay. These gray jeans I also bought from H&M that I'm trying on. And, okay. Oh, these are nice. These are like a light gray jeans. These were $20 on sale. I don't think there was an additional markdown. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. Now I'm not one to kind of tuck stuff in, but if you're that type, you want to tuck in, there you go. You can tuck in the shirt. I like it loose. Love the length. You can throw a cute scarf on it. Really cute piece of jewelry. I'm gonna put this coat on again. I just want to see what it looks like. I'm looking over because I have some other coats I can think about. Oops. I probably wouldn't do that. Or I would take the fur off and wear a darker pair of gray jeans. Hold on, I have another jacket though. Okay, let's see. Let's try what this would look like. This is a shearling jacket I made. This is faux shearling. I made it 13 years ago. I actually made this when I was carrying my son because I needed a, well, a shearling coat that would cover a bump at the time, and it did just that. This is, I like this. I like this. This is so cute. And of course, you know, I've made it with the intention that I can wear it post pregnancy. Um, but this is, yeah, I love this jacket. What else do I have to go with this? Let's see. Hmm. I like this blue. The blue is nice. Like I said, it's something. It is definitely something outside my comfort zone. This is cute too. I could do that. You know. Yeah, you like it, Nala? She's my dog is looking at me. Yeah, but anyway, I like this. Let me try another pair of jeans. All right. With oops. Oh boy. Okay, here are. What am I doing here? Oh, that's there. Okay. Okay. Notice I'm trying everything on with this silver boot. I have other options, but I kind of like the way the silver, which you always need a silver boot, silver shoe. You need a silver shoe in your wardrobe, period. You need a silver shoe. I love the way this looks though. I love the way this color, you know, it just really, um, uh, each color complements each other. Silver boot with this light brown denim and this cobalty blue um, t-shirt. I like that. Um, yeah, I could do the brown suede that I had on. Let me see what it looks like with this coat. I'm again, so I have short sleeves, right? Now, 7 years ago, winter, I I wouldn't wear a t-shirt with a coat, and like this, but I get warm, so for me, a t-shirt with a coat, it works. It because this I could tell this will be this is more than enough. Um, love it. Yeah, I love how the colors complement. All right, I'm gonna try on the darker gray jeans. I'm not trying on the blue or the black, sorry, or the gray t-shirt because it's the same effect. And those are the colors I always go for anyway. This is a different color for me, so I am really experimenting with something like I keep saying outside of my comfort zone. Like blue I wouldn't do, but I like the way this looks. So let me put on one more pair of jeans, and then I'll try the coat on again. I'm gonna change the shoe up though this time. Okay. If you notice, all of my jeans right now that I'm wearing are wide leg, slouchy, baggy. I love that look. Actually, I really do. Um, the only thing though is this. Hold on. This style, this wide leg baggy. I don't wear all the time in the winter with rain or with snow. I don't do that. I'll wear maybe a cropped version with a more tapered leg. This is and it's strictly for, like, this is strictly something I would do with, like, transitional seasons, kind of maybe the winter into spring or spring into summer. um Winter and spring is still wet, but like spring into summer, summer into fall, that's when I pull these out. And sometimes the summer, depends on the length of the jean, and the height of my sandal, that kind of thing. But I may not always wear a long leg jean in the summer because it's just hot. um anyway, I'm going to change the shoe up. So I am putting them on with these. I'm really playing with color, not on purpose, just it's just what I happen to have down here. So I am pairing, putting together this outfit again. It's the jean, it's the top, and the third piece is in this case it's the coat. Then you pull your shoe, your accessory. I'm not going to pull a bag right now, but you pull your shoe and your handbag and shoe together. So these are a pair of patent leather tabbies, that I am putting on. Very comfortable, have a lug sole, and I just really love this like slouchy look. Uh-oh, hold on. And here, there we go. Let's put this coat on. All right. This is, oh yeah, this is going to see like zoo lights or something, taking a walk, going shopping, just or browsing. I don't shop too much, but browsing, yes, and yes. Oh, this is nice. Oh my God, what bag would I wear? The bag I would wear is upstairs. Let me try a different color though. Let me try something. This is not bad. This is usually my spring, summer, and into fall, but bag. But sorry, didn't finish that. This is an amazing leather bag. I got this at Bloomingdale's some time ago. I don't even remember when, but I could do this. I love that. And it gives me these pops of color in like in a relatively monochrome gray look. I like this. Oh my gosh, I may do this to pick up my son. So like here's that pop of blue. I may do maybe a gold kind of something, or maybe even a yellow, um a scarf with a yellow base, maybe here. Oh gosh, that's so cute. And then I have my patent leather green shoes. Hunter green is the color. And then I have this bag, and I'm all set. I'm ready to go. I'm trying to see if there's another. I do have something else, but I kind of like this. I like this. Okay. Anyway, oh, this is nice. I gotta cut that open. Let me free this. By the way, in case you don't know this, when you buy something that has a vented back or pockets, just for the packing, and as the manufacturers are packing and ready to ship, they want to keep all these pieces that could fly open secure, but that's not the design. That's not meant to stay that way. So if you have pockets and they're sealed, there's a seam that's just keeping these bits together so it doesn't open up and whatever. Undo those. Your vent, your kick pleat, that little seam that's there, get rid of that. That's not part of the design. It's designed to just keep it in order, to pack, to ship, and then you free it. Okay, don't leave it. That is like super tacky, super tacky. seriously And believe me, I will talk about you if I see someone. No. I was like, oh my gosh. I don't carry scissors with me, but I would probably say, hey, can I cut that for you? It's designed to be free. So there you are. There it is. Look at that. And there are no seams in these pockets, so it's okay. Oh, this is so cute. You know what? I'm picking up my son in this. Love this. Love it. Love it. I really love how I can take off the fur. And I have a few other coats that, you know, have detachable fur collars. Gosh, this reminds me so much of a coat that my mom had, which is probably why I got it. Hers was leather. It was a short leather jacket with really skinny sleeves. She had it, this was probably, gosh, I know she got it in the 70s, or at least when I saw her, it was in the 70s, and it had a tie. It wrapped and it had a tie. Oh my God. And of course, her fur was real. So I don't know what fur it was. It was fluffy. It was big. Fox, maybe. It was beautiful. And I wish I had that jacket to this day. I wouldn't have been able to fit it because she was rather small, but I will recreate that vision, that jacket. Anyway, I am done. Thank you for going on my unboxing journey. I know what I'm gonna wear picking up my son from school. This is so cute. I love this. I love this coat. I'm gonna steam it to get the wrinkles out and you know, the folds and everything. Oh my God, this is, I'm telling you, clothes are fun. They're fun. They're fun. By the way, I do have a new offering in my in the collective, Felicia Clotworthy Collective, the business that I started, and it is, you know, if you want me to curate your closet, your wardrobe, and walk you through, you know, what you can keep in that closet, what you should think about, rethink, whatever, how you can repurpose it, whatever. If you want that design service, I am here for you. So just go to my site, FeliciaClotworthyCollective.com. Go to where at the top where it says the studio, and you will see you get your personal stylist, and that's me, to curate your wardrobe. We have something that's called the Closet Edit, and so it's really like just designed to. You have so many amazing things in the closet. Let's edit those pieces so that it makes dressing so much easier. I believe in, you know, what's simple, what looks good, and even if you wear them several times, it's okay. It's about being chic and having those things that you don't have to think about. I don't have to think about. Like, did you notice I didn't have to think about this? Why? Well, you know, first of all, these are now added to my wardrobe. But I also have, I keep looking because I have two racks of clothing over here. But I have things I can pull. But it's centered around these three foundational pieces: the top, the bottom, the coat or the jacket, right? The top, t-shirt or a blouse or a turtleneck or a sweater. The bottom, jeans, skirt, leggings, shorts, whatever. Um, and the outerwear or a jacket, depending upon the weather. Short, crop, boxy, oversized coat. You know, those three essentials work. Add the shoes, add the handbag. You're out the door. This is how I roll. My life is busy. And it's busy in a good way. It's busy in a different way. And the last thing I like to do is think about what I'm wearing, or at least stand in front of my closet like, what am I going to wear? And I've got like 200 pieces of clothing that's staring at me. So anyway, not to say that that doesn't happen, but it makes this way of dressing so much easier. Okay, I'm going to stop. So until the next time, be empowered. Sorry, be inspired, be empowered, and as always, be fabulous. Bye bye.